Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. And I was just taking a look at my channel statistics and I've just crossed 30,000 subscribers. So I'd like to really say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, everyone that provides me with support and comments and so forth. And what I'd like to do is just share a few ways that you guys too can grow your channels. So, how does one grow a channel up toward 30,000 subscribers? First of all, get yourself some good content up. After you figure out what your content's going to be and you put some good content up, then if you can find yourself kind of, I'm going to use the word sponsor isn't the right word. If you guys could find yourself a fellow YouTube person who makes similar content, perhaps not exactly the same, and you start talking to them, you visit each other, they put a shout out on their channel for you, that will help you grow pretty quickly. So the first two tricks, good content, and you want to find yourself kind of a mentor, somebody to give you a shout out. Next up on the list, under the search words, a lot of people don't put those tags on there. You really want to put those tags on there and you want to be concise with them. All-terrain vehicle repair, four-wheeler repair. You know, riding my four-wheeler on a sunny day, that's a hard one for the computers to put out there in such a way that somebody's going to find it, right? But if it's riding four-wheeler or, you know, four-wheeler repair, as I said, how to fix your four-wheeler, how to fix a flooding engine, how to, you know, that kind of stuff works. So work on your tags, short, concise, and get them up there. Lastly, let's talk about thumbnails. Let's say the YouTube automatically picks you a thumbnail, and there it is. So when somebody's looking at videos trying to figure out which one to visit, they're looking at that thumbnail. What are they thinking? Well, I could watch plenty of videos about growing grass. Even if they see the title, they're looking at grass. If they don't already know that there's a good video there, what are they going to do? They're going to pass you up. Let's say instead of that video, you put this up as your thumbnail with a guy standing in front of it on crutches with a "what happened." I'm saying, and I'm thinking, people with their sense of mortality and morbidity and so forth, they're going to look at this video. And it could be exactly the same video attached to the thumbnail, but that will pick up viewers much quicker. Now, if you want people to watch your videos for a long time, if you got this going on, right, they're going to stop pretty quickly. If you have this going on, they're also going to stop very quickly. I occasionally check over my videos and I notice that I don't exactly have any action in my voice. You know, wake up, have yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself moving, and talk about your videos like you're excited to be there. If you're not excited to make the video, nobody's going to be excited to watch the video. About comments, grow yourself a thick skin. There are going to be plenty of people who are going to say, no matter what your video is about, that you're a loser. So get used to that idea, or don't make YouTube videos. Now that you've read the comments, there's a couple of things you need to think about also. If somebody puts up a comment that's really horrible and nasty about whatever's going on in the world, or if they just decide to just pull it out of the universe, you want to delete that comment. If you end up with a bunch of that stuff on your channel, YouTube will start monitoring your videos and they're going to start not necessarily placing them in a place that a lot of people are going to see them. So monitor your comments, get rid of the ugly ones. You know, I do my best to try not to remove every comment, like, you know, Harvey, you're looking a little heavy. I mean, I could look in the mirror and figure that out. But I don't care if somebody tells me I'm fat. I already know that. But if somebody, puts a racist comment or any of that other stuff, I make sure I get that right off as quick as I can. Because if YouTube starts seeing that kind of stuff on your channel, they will not put your channel out there as much. And the reason is the advertisers, right? Advertisers don't want to be listed on channels that have ugly content or ugly comments on them. So make sure you get that off of there. About answering comments, especially in the beginning, you want to answer every comment. And you want to answer it with more than an LOL or, wow or something like that. You actually want to put some thought into it and try to answer the comment thoughtfully. My problem is I get comments asking about these, how do I fix such and such, or I found such and such. And I try to answer as many as I can, but some of the comments, quite honestly, could take me 10, 15 minutes to answer. And when you do the math on that, there's a lot of comments. Some of you might say, yeah, but you only got 20 comments on this video. Well, you're looking at this video and you're seeing the comments on this video. But when you have 2,500 videos and many videos receive comments, that's a lot to answer. There just isn't enough time. So, I do my best. But for a beginning channel, make sure you answer the comments. If you don't answer the comments, people are going to stop writing. And YouTube does notice how much interaction there is on your channel when it comes to comments and so forth. And the more interaction it is, the more they put your videos out, because they think that'll create more interaction. And more interaction means more eyes for the people who want to put comments and commercials on your channel. And the more that you get, the more money they make, and the more your channel is going to be out there, and eventually YouTube will monetize you. When I got on YouTube, YouTube was monetizing everybody, and the content wasn't being looked at. Unless you actually had somebody complain specifically about your channel, it was pretty hard to get taken down back in those days. Nowadays, you actually have to get a channel up, post a bunch of videos, and get a certain amount of subscribers and get a certain amount of traffic, right? To get yourself monetized. There you are. About your channel, its content, what you say, and everything else. Remember, if you want your sponsors, the people who run commercials, to post on there, and somebody's going to put up a commercial, I don't know, about chewing gum, you really want your content such that not necessarily you're going to sell their chewing gum, but you don't want to insult the people that are going to buy their chewing gum, right? When the chewing gum people, the people who are thinking of trying this new chewing gum, look at the commercial or look at your channel, you don't want them saying, man, not only am I never going to watch this channel again, but I'm never going to buy that chewing gum for sponsoring this stuff. So be careful what you say. I mean, if you want to put up a channel that's not monetized and you want to just go with your free speech stuff, that's cool and that's good. But once again, you'll never really get monetized, and you'll only grow it within people that like what you're saying, right? And there'll be all kinds of ugliness going back and forth because you'll have the people who disagree with you. If you actually want to put up a functioning YouTube channel where people watch your comment, you learn stuff, you create a community, they learn stuff. I mean, for me, it's crazy handy to be able to talk about this Jaguar, and quite honestly, I wasn't going to go anywhere near it and everything else, but people were saying, no, it's a pretty decent machine. And then once I got it and started fixing it up, there were helpful comments about where to get parts and all that other trivia, and quite honestly, a lot of folks have these Jaguars and they're very happy. They claim it's a really great machine and it does everything it wants them to do. And now that I've used it a little bit, I see that too. And honestly, even though it's not a Honda, I do like the machine and I am keeping it. I kind of made this video off the top of my head. I got other things I should be doing and talking about, other projects that I should be working on and shooting videos of. But once again, I wanted to thank my 30,000 subscribers. Please, if you're not subscribed, please do. If you are subscribed and you're trying to grow your channel, the few ways I threw out there will really, really help. Get your content up. Find somebody who makes similar content, interact with them, see if they can't give you a shout out. Doesn't do you any good to get a shout out until you get some decent content up, right? Because you might like the person who's mentoring you, and they might like you, but a comment of a picture of the grass and somebody bumbling and mumbling for 20 minutes, nobody's going to watch your stuff. They're not coming back twice. So get the content up, get yourself a mentor, get yourself thumbnails, put yourself good tags on it so that your stuff could be found. Not long rambling tags, concise, short, ATV repair, stuff like that. Be careful what comments end up on your video, and be careful what comments you make. If you want to be monetized, if you want just a chat channel, don't worry about it. Have fun. Okay, I hope this stuff helps. Anybody out there who wants to add to this, please do. Anybody who's not subscribed, please subscribe. It does help my channel. If you don't have a growing channel, I think eventually YouTube puts you up less, and the less your stuff is posted on YouTube on that first page, the less views you get. So it's kind of a cycle of downward. You really got to keep coming up with some decent content and getting it up there. You need to have loyal people that watch you. So you got to put good stuff up and get people watching. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch, comment, and subscribe. Please remember, feet down, heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.